week of our Torah. This week's Parsha covers what we call Pesach Sheni. That's right, Pesach Sheni. And it's an important lesson in this. What happened was a number of the Jews went to Moshe and they said, we could not partake in the Passover because we were impure. It was beyond their control. There were things that happened beyond their control. And basically, what it comes down to is sometimes in life, things happen beyond our control. We have no control over it. We can't do something. So what the Torah is coming to tell us is that we always have a second chance to correct what was done. So that in this case, they couldn't do Pesach Sheni because they were impure. A family member had died, whatever, something happened. So they have a second chance to bring the Korban Pesach on the 15th of Iyar. So it's sort of giving you a second chance. And this is an important concept in the Torah, that we're not stuck. And we're not stuck, like we did something wrong and there's no going back. Sometimes there is going back, but you have to work at it. You have to make the difference. So if somebody does something wrong and he makes atonement for it and does whatever it is, he's now going back. And it's a very important concept, because in the ancient world, and in a lot of cases in modern times, there are people who will say if you did something they disagreed with, they didn't like, you'll never get back from it. You may have done something in your youth that was stupid. And I'm sure that everybody here has done something stupid in their life, especially when they were teenagers, because that's the nature of being a teenager. You should know, by the way, in modern Hebrew, the phrase for teenager is tipesh esrei. Tipesh esrei. Stupid teen. Tipesh esrei. Yeah. That's a real expression, because we recognize something about being a teenager. You'll be doing something stupid. That's the nature of being a teenager. So what the Torah is coming to say, that if you did something stupid, if you're able to come back from it, you're able to make tshuva, you're able to have a second chance, as long as you fulfill certain things. But you have to work at it to make a second chance. And it's interesting that this comes in this week's Parsha. Last week we read about the Nazir, the fellow who was looking to improve himself and denies himself a number of things because he sees something wrong in his behavior and he wants to correct it. Pesach Sheni says, right, you did something went wrong and you have to correct it, and here's how you correct it. So it's very important that we always realize, just because of something in our past doesn't mean that's the end. We have a chance to correct and make things better, but again, the bottom line is we have to make the effort. Okay? It doesn't just happen. God gives you the opportunity and you have to grab a hold of it. Something to think about.